do this.
Let's do it.
So, gentlemen.
Yes.
I got two amazing artists here. So I gotta ask. I'm gonna ask the tough questions.
Oh boy.
Are we doing tough questions?
Yeah.
I'm asking tough questions.
All right.
Do you want to be in the museum?
Wow.
That's brilliant.
I know you used to want to be, but that kind of got out of your system.
Yeah.
But like, if they came to you now and they're like, "Yo, it's your time," what would that mean to you? Would you do it? That's for both of y'all, technically.
Yeah. You want to answer first?
At this point now, I think I'd still jump at it because, after seeing Amina's work in there displayed the way it was, I see like if I could do a retrospective show and show the next generation of somebody documenting the authentic community. And I've been going through putting things together so they're sequentially attached to our community because like the pieces are like life. They're like going into the drawer and pulling them out, or going into the file, or going into the like neighborhood, like the neighbor. So if my art's a house and different pieces of my series are in neighborhoods in the house, it all has this connection to all of a sudden it re-wakes something up. Like when you went to New Orleans, you saw something there that was speaking to you because it came from authentic community, authentic creativity. Then when it's shown to other people, I think it feeds our city. And so like if we get the chance and it's done with honor while I'm alive, yeah, of course, but if it didn't happen, I'm not feeling like I'm going to miss something, and I'm not really like, I feel like I had a chance to be heard from the Streetlight in a way. When somebody like Scott walks along and sees your work at a show just because on the invite and on the honesty of just documenting that person from the community, because I want to be around these pictures, even if they're not in the museum, in my house, in my room, 100%. In my space, in my senior home, like painted the way every artist does. They paint it in a way that marks a territory, that creates a comfort zone, that creates a work like this environment. Like this environment is conducive to you growing, and and other people coming in, walking away. Like since we're on video, dang, like this is I could do something like this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like you just want a piece of what you were trying to say on your mind, in your space. So like, it's kind of a twofold question. On an honest level, yeah, I would go for it if it was an honest show. But if it was like you put me in a group of other people showing that you're just showing work for Black people and someone's in leadership, like look what I got done here at the museum. I got my colored friends in here. We're all good and we're all like feeling good. That really doesn't do me any favors. It's not really. If it's not an authentic, honest opportunity, I don't really want to do it, and it's not my goal anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I don't consider it validation for the institutions to accept me. I always held it as a badge of honor to be able to live and work outside of the institutions. I would, because I feel like we as Black artists represent our communities, you know what I'm saying? And for the younger generation to see us on those walls is valuable and it's important. So I would accept it, depending, like you said, on how the show is structured and everything, and if it's not exploitive, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've never needed or felt like I needed that validation from the institutions.
That's interesting. Like, as somebody who's attempting to build an institution, right? Like that's my goal, right?
Streetlight is a totally different story.
It is, and I want to redefine institution in that instance.
Absolutely.
Right. So for me, like when I buy art that belongs in Streetlight, that stays in Streetlight, that won't ever get resold, the permanent collection. Like to me, it's funny. Like when I walk through the building, I feel like I'm at home looking at my art. And I want the whole community to come through and feel that way, like it belongs to them, right? Which is a very different relationship than we have with art in a museum,
100%.
right? Like a museum kind of sells that it's kind of doing something like that, but technically it's a little different, right? They're kind of contributing to this larger community of capital A art, capital C canon kind of situation, which is different. I mean, I appreciate it for what it does and what it is, and and you're not going to dismantle that, right? That's too old, it's too long, it's too rich, right?
Yep.
And that's cool. I mean, that is for some people, right? Yeah. But I'm on a different thing, and so I think institution is important, canon is important, but I think it's also important to change who gets to define those things. Right.
100%. And I think for us, by us is so important. And I've always felt that way. Like, we have to celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Streetlight does that 100%.